In the top right corner, as the brown Protoss, we have VTV's Jumper! King DT himself has graced us with his presence. And in the 9 o'clock position as the red Terran, we will have none other than the infamous LRM Game. Playing a TVP against Jumper. Interesting. Now, Game is a random player now, but I believe he's still strongest as Terran. That was his original race. Whereas Jumper, of course, famous for being the longest surviving Protoss in the ISL 1. He made it all the way to the round of 8, further than any other Protoss. But recently he lost to Kashu in the ISL 2, and I believe was knocked out in the round of 16. Game saying that he actually picked random and he rolled Terran, so that's cool. Now, there's an important thing we must note in any Jumper game, which is the fact that I am Jumper's rival. That's right. You guys think I'm trolling, but I'm not. If you go and watch the ISL 2 interview that Jumper did, he calls me out. He's like, guys, you know, I'm King DT. I'm royalty, but I have a rival. I have a rival among the plebeians, and his name is Sayle. And I was quite honored that the king considered me his rival. Then again, I'm currently actually 2-0 against Jumper. I'm just saying. I'm 2-0. Do a little flex. Yeah. And Jumper's apparently not going to take his gas. Jumper is going to 10-12 gate against a Terran. Is he Forella? Really? You're going to 10-12 gate against Terran? Alright. Alright, Game, do you know how to Marine Micro? Do you, like, know how to Sim City? Because then you win. This... Now, this is not so bad on this map because there's no ramp. And obviously, so there's no wall. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, did Jumper's probe actually go to the top left and then change directions? Oh, no! Whoopsie daisies. What just happened? I was like not paying attention. I was too busy doing the slash brag. And then Jumper's probe is just doing something weird here. He's gonna trap the SCV. Jumper! Oh, Jumper's my favorite player. Oh man, and he can actually let this finish too because he actually needs a supply. He's gonna let it finish. He's gonna trap the SCV. Oh my god, so good. It's so good. I would expect nothing less from my rival. Man, dude, wait, did he not make more zealots? Oh, he did make more zealots, okay. Seriously though, like, if this happened to me, I would actually just GG immediately. I would be so shaken that I would just leave the game. Anyway, Game's SCV is just freaking out here. I think he's actually looking for a proxy. And how's his Marine Micro though? Apparently it's pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah, alright, cool. Look at that! No Marine kills. Alright, okay, next level, level 2 now. This is like one of those UMS defense games. It's like the first level is 1 zealot, and then it's 2 zealots, and then it's like 4 zealots. And, well, apparently Game's just gonna lose on the 2 zealot level. Game, I bet you like never won those UMS games. You're actually terrible at this. You're like losing SCVs left and right, man. Like a wizard. Oh man. He just lost all his gas SCVs. Oh, but the Vulture's out. Oh, he took 2 Zealot hits. And the SCV is now finally in the base. I hope he makes a factory in like the top left. That would be quite cool. 2 Dragoons are out. Range is on the way. Now, what is the upgrade? Mines? Yes, indeed, it is mines. Wow, it looks like he's actually just not going to make a siege tank. Which is actually fine. Now, this SCV has actually killed the pylon. The SCV has actually killed the pylon, ladies and gentlemen. That's an awesome SCV. He's going to repair this Vulture and make a command center. And looks like he's gonna make a Nexus on 600 minerals, because that's a useful skill. So Marines are coming out. I guess he's just gonna scout with them? Is he actually just gonna do like a Marine Vulture push? Where are these guys going? Oh, he might actually just spread them out to all the bases and just make sure there's no expansion. I guess. I don't know. He's making an eBay now. Obviously needs some defense against Adibos. Looks like the Dragoons take a Spider Mine hit, but do back up. Of course, Game with his characteristic psychological warfare in the game. And where are these guys actually going? Oh, Game says they're checking for proxy robo. They're marching in a line. Look at this! These guys are like synchronized swimmers. Are these guys going to the Olympics? Look at that! They're going to the Olympics! Game actually has an Olympic swimmer team in his army. This is actually crazy. Look at this. Look at this, guys. Oh man, that's awesome. Oh, this guy got out of sync though. Oh, that guy's terrible. This guy's like completely out of sync now. He just messed everybody up. Alright, anyway. Back to the bases. Probes transfer, the robo's up, no observatory just yet. I like the spotting pylon, checking for drops and all those shenanigans. And apparently there's a high. I guess something died. Or something. Anyway. Is he not? Ooh, he's getting a shuttle. What is he actually making though? Jumper's actually gonna go for Reavers. Now it's interesting. I don't think I've ever seen Jumper's Reaver play before. So let's see if it's any good. That's interesting. Armory going down. These are interesting spider mines, by the way. I hope Jumper actually just drops. Oh man, oh man! I hope Jumper like drops a zealot here and just pulls the spider mine. Oh, that'd be so cool. That'd be so cool. Looks like a synchronized swimming team is taking a break next to the minerals at the third, and we have a bit of a pylon wall going down here, preventing the vulture run-bys. There's the observatory, and the first Reaver's coming out. Is he making 2 zealots? Yes, indeed. Oh, did you guys see that? Called it like a boss. Anyway, second factory just now going down. It's fine. So that's a very quick +1. Possible that he's gonna do the fast third base into double armory into 2-1 timing goo. I don't know if that's really good on this map though. The third base seems a little bit open, not nearly as easily held as say on Fighting Spirit. But there is this annoying cliff over the natural though. You can quite easily tank drop this. Of course, Taucross is a fairly old map where they still have all these disgusting Terran imbalances. Not that maps nowadays are balanced. I mean, you know, Terran is still imbalanced nowadays. It's just, you know, less so. Anyway, here comes the Reaver drop. There's one turret in the back. There's a nicely placed siege tank. And here we go. Debo! 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 That's got to be the worst micro I've ever seen in my life. What? He didn't even drop it. Okay. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. His gateway placement is also ugly, but you know, that's fine. We don't. Come on, Jumper, you're making me look bad here. You're supposed to be my rival. Game's confused because nothing was dropped. He's like, was it a Reaver or a DT? He doesn't even know what the tech was. You know what? Oh my god, I just realized something. Jumper is actually brilliant. Jumper actually is playing like the sickest mind games right now. You see, he's actually scaring Game. Game's actually so scared now. He's like, was it Reavers? Was it DTs? Why won't you talk to me? What's going on? Game is actually like so scared right now. So Jumper's mind game, man. This is actually genius. I can't believe it. I'm so sorry, Jumper, I doubted you, but you know, you are my rival. I should have had faith. And oh, the tank gets the siege tank shot off though. The tank gets the siege tank shot off. Could you imagine if tanks could get other shots off? like the Vulture got a siege tank shot off. Oh man! Oh no! Oh, Shotaro! The shuttle goes down, and the Reaver goes down. Okay, you know what? I was right. I'll go with what I said the first time. That's like the worst Reaver harass. I think. You know. But that's fine because I suck at I suck with Reavers as well. So I guess that's befitting of my rival to be terrible with Reavers. Looks like he's actually going to transition into 2-base Arbiter. I don't think that's standard off failed Reaver harass. Maybe it is. Now, how is he going to hold off this push though? Because Game is actually doing a 5-fact push with +1. And that's going to be quite hard to hold off. I guess, well, you know, one good thing would be to suicide all your Vultures. That's a good start to holding off the push. I guess not all the Vultures, you know, some of the Vultures. Meanwhile, Jumper is going to not snipe the tank. He's at 104 supply against 102, pretty even. And this is going to be a nice position. Now, Game has a lot of siege tanks, but not many support units, aka Vultures. Meanwhile, the Marines are going to come up here and scare away the probe. Probe's not huge fans of synchronized swimming. Looks like just 6 gateways, well 5 and a bit. And there's the Arbiter Tribunal. Now if he gets the Arbiter out in time, he could hold this off still. What does Game have for detection? His comstats seem to have just finished or something. Because he's got... Oh no, it looks like that one has some scans, so never mind. Yeah, Game's in a pretty nice position right now. Jumper still doesn't have a third. Really should have had a third by now, I think. Both players at about 120 food. And Game is playing very very carefully right here. Jumper going to clear out the spider mines with a few Zealots. Was that actually intentional? That must have been intentional. Didn't really pan out though, he only got a handful of mines. Anyway, one Vulture patrolling the south side bases just to make sure there's no sneaky expos going up. Building more Marines here. Game doesn't care, he's just going to make Marines. Meanwhile, there's an SCV here to take a third base. And look at this. Look at Game pushing nicely along this cliff edge. Very, very nice positioning here. Making sure he won't get flanked. Pushing tanks along one side, mines on the other. Exactly how you should do it, but it looks like the mines might be a little bit close to the tanks, but all the Zealots do go down though. And Jumper is just gonna get annihilated here. Well, no, it looks like he is gonna close with the tanks, and even the probes are coming out. Jumper, never mind, is actually gonna crush this push. I thought Game had a sick position, but actually, well, there's more siege tanks in the back. Is it gonna be enough? I think it's actually gonna be quite even here. Jumper's gonna take out the front end of the push, and wow, nice job by Jumper. Those probes, I gotta say, were definitely made the difference. But Game's Marines are just being like mega annoying here. I've never actually seen Marine harass in PvT before. Well, at least I've seen it, but not to this extent. We're on what, like the 18-minute mark, and he's just making more Marines to harass. Game's just like, screw Vultures, man. Who wants to make those units? I'll make Marines to harass. Ay. Anyway, so Game's just gonna fortify this random position here. Man, I really wish he had a dropship. Okay, he's just now getting a starport, but if he had a dropship, he could very easily just ferry units up here onto the high ground and siege the natural. But anyway, the Arbiter's out. It just flies right over the mines. Jumper's not even hiding it. What spell? He has no energy. He's not... What? He's getting stasis. Okay. Is this like a fake recall? Game's not falling for it. He's not pulling units back. What is this guy doing here? I don't know. Is that just like a miss rally? Man, I can't believe today's series are actually going this long. These are some sick semifinals here in Gambit's Cup. Looks like there was a bit of a pause. Game probably just needed a break to go kick his dog, and looks like we have +1 going down.